for relaxation, deep sleep, or spiritual growth, let yourself be guided by Cory. If you could get into your comfortable seated position for me. My name is Cory. Thank you for being here. Let's meditate together. Close down your eyes if you haven't done so already. And when you close down your eyes and you remove the sight, start to just sit in the space of your body. Sit in your body, literally start to just feel your body. Once you turn off the eyes and the distraction of everything that you were seeing, it's much easier to start to feel. So feel into where your body's at. Go quiet for a sec. Still. While you're feeling into your body and you're just sensing where you're at, whether you feel stiff, whether you feel light, whether you feel heavy today, also mindfully start to relax the muscles in your face. So every time you breathe in and you breathe out, you're following the pace of your breath in the background. You're not really focusing on your breath right now. You're focusing on the sensations and the feelings in your body. But your breath is there in the background. So just kind of slow down your breathing. And as you slow down your breathing and you focus on your body, notice your knees and how they feel today. Notice your back and how your back feels. Just pay attention to different parts of your body. See if it's speaking to you. At the same time, start to relax the muscles in your face. You're keeping your spine nice and straight, but your shoulders are relaxing. The muscles in your face are relaxing. If you do sense that anything feels uncomfortable or that's talking to you in your body, just take your breath to it. So, for example, my knees are a little bit stiff today. So, I would just purposefully breathe down into my knees. And in my mind's eye, imagine that my breath is opening my knees and giving them more space and making them feel lighter instead of stiff and crunchy. So you have your own personal healing going on in your body just by taking your breath to the different crunchy parts or the different tired parts in your body. Imagine your breath just has the healing powers of whatever it is that your body needs. And that's just a general sweep through your body, a general check. So all of those things are going on at the same time. You're slowing your breath. You're focusing in on your body sensations. You're using your breath to feed your body what it needs. You're relaxing the muscles in your face and in your shoulders. All in preparation to go deeper into your meditation. Imagine in your mind that you're taking a nice stroll through the forest this morning. It's early morning, so it's very quiet. There's no one else around. It's very peaceful. You're enjoying the solitude of just being in the morning air, fresh, maybe a little bit cool, slightly damp. And as you walk through the forest, notice the sounds that your feet make on the floor as they crunch over maybe the twigs and the leaves and the dirt beneath them. There might be occasional sound of something scurrying and running around, maybe a squirrel or a bunny or something like that. But other than that, it's just really, really early morning quiet. And as you walk through the forest, you start to smell what smells like burning fire, like somebody has wood on the fire burning somewhere close by. And that mixes with the fresh morning breeze and that earthy smell that you get from walking through the woods when it's still damp underneath your feet. And as you walk a little bit further, you start to see that there is a cabin up ahead. Small, quaint, nothing special, just a little cabin in the middle of the forest. And when you get closer, you see it has a fence around it and a garden inside the fence with flowers, all different colors. It has two small windows on the front and a door. And you can see the smoke coming out of the chimney. There's a gate. You walk up to the gate. You open it, close the gate behind you, and walk down the path towards the front door. And then there's a shift inside of you, a shift that is barely recognizable. But the more steps you take, the more you get closer to the front door, the more you recognize that this feels like your home. Like you've walked down this path many, many times. It feels very comfortable. You're familiar with it. There's two little steps by the door, and you walk up the steps and open the door and walk in as if you've just been to do errands or something and you're coming back to the little cabin. And when you open the door, over there on the left is the big fireplace. The flames, the crackles of the fire are all still going. There's a big pot over the fireplace And it smells like you're cooking something like beef stew. It's a cast iron pot. The house, the little cabin, is warm and cozy. There's a big round rug in the middle. Over on the right side of the cabin, there's a bed, a big, comfortable, soft bed. And there's a rocking chair next to the fireplace. And then if you look around, you can see what everything else is in there. You kick off your shoes by the front door. There's a table that you can put things on, so if you were carrying anything into the house, you can put them down on the table. If not, you can walk over and sit on the rocking chair right by the fire. You can feel the warmth of the fire on your face and your hands and your skin. The rocking chair has big, soft, cozy cushions. Feels very comfortable to sit in. And next to the rocking chair, there's a little round side table. And on the side table, there is a deck of oracle cards. And you reach over and pick up the oracle cards and start to shuffle them in your hands. It's first thing in the morning, so it feels like this is your normal ritual. You've just been for your morning walk. You come back, you sit down in the rocking chair, and you pull a card for the day. So that's what you're going to do. So I'd like you to just shuffle the cards, put your energy into the cards. Just feel them on your fingers, in your hands. And then you settle, you stop shuffling the cards, and you open them somewhere in the deck so that you can choose the card that looks at you when you open it. And the card that looks at you when you open it says, "You deserve more." You take out that card. You look at the picture on the card and you read it once again. You deserve more. You put the rest of the deck back down on the little side table, but you keep a hold of your card for the day and you start to rock back and forth in the rocking chair. The sound of the fireplace in the background is very relaxing and familiar to you, and you feel very comfortable and at peace in this place. You feel comfortable and at peace enough to drop into your mind and start to think about what it is that you're not allowing yourself. What am I not allowing myself? You start to let the answers flood into your mind. What am I not allowing myself? Things will start to pop into your mind. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's a couple of different things. Maybe it's just one obvious thing. What am I not allowing myself? You look down at the card once again, rubbing your thumb over the card, and you read it once again. You deserve more. And then you think to yourself, what do I need to let go of that I'm putting up with that I shouldn't be? What do I need to stop? What am I putting up with that I need to let go of? Your mind starts to talk to you, give you little clues, or maybe obvious statements of what it is that you need to stop accepting. If you deserve more, what is it that you're accepting that is not enough? In the meantime, you're still listening to the fireplace in the background. You're still rocking comfortably on the rocking chair. You start to think to yourself, how can I give myself that which I deserve? How can I give myself what I deserve? What do I need to do? What do I need to start to do? You keep a little journal on the side table next to your oracle cards, and you pick the journal up and the pen. You write down in there, what is it that I'm allowing that I don't or shouldn't be allowing? You write down in there, what is it that I deserve more of? You write down in the journal, how can I give myself more? How can I give myself that which I deserve? And you write down the things that came to you so that you remember what you need to stop, what you need to gain. And then when you've finished writing down your notes, you put your journal down. You walk over to the door and put your shoes back on. You open the door and go through the door and close it behind you. You walk down the path and out of the gate and close the gate behind you. You've got some things that you need to do in the forest. But in the meantime, you're going to take 10 steps forward, and when you get to 10, you will open your eyes and find yourself back in your space, back in your reality. Walking through the forest, 1, 2, 3, feeling the forest underneath your feet, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can open your eyes, come back into your space, whittle your fingers, whittle your toes, feel your physical body. If you have a journal or a notebook, just write the date down and write down what it is that you deserve more of, and all the information that you got today in your meditation from the oracle card. Namaste, my friend.